Ooh, doggy. This is the John Brown Alliance where we don't fear, we fight. I literally, a few minutes ago, due to my medical condition, fell down the stairs of my house. But I felt it necessary to make this video because, you get up and you move on. This is no time for weak men. We're old school, unscripted, and we understand, as people of color, the assignment. So get on board or get off. At any rate, I would like to talk about some people that once this is over with, and it will be over with, I might not be here to celebrate this with you, but this whole Trump fascism thing will be over with. The following people need to be put front and center if Democrats still want to be Democrats and still fight for this nation. They need to petition the international courts and bring these people before the Hague. Their names are Donald Trump, Tom Homan, Stephen Miller, Kristi Noem, Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance, Mike Johnson, who was the architect of the January 6th insurrection on the Capitol of the United States. Another one is Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott. Both of them sent people to blue states who were Latino, Black, and even Native American to protest during the Biden administration. They used tax dollars from people who lived in the state of Florida and Texas to punish us for being human beings and welcoming people that were willing to do the jobs we wouldn't do. But I digress. I need to take a moment to ask you, because many people on podcasts are getting death threats right now. Me and my own, that's not a problem. I'm not afraid. I'm not going to stop talking or any of that. I don't need to brag on that. I don't need to talk to you about my personal, what I'm going to do. This isn't the time for that. What it is a time for is for Democratic lawmakers to decide which side they're on. Right now, because of what I have seen in my own state, is I have pretty much abdicated from the Democratic Party in name. I truly believe I was born a democratic socialist because my upbringing, African American, Native American, and many other cultures, we always took care of our old, our sick, our pregnant. Everybody was fed, always, before the white man came in and made these laws. So, I digress. I'm going to say again, there are some individuals who I think still believe, and they are few, in the principles of the United States Constitution and the idea of America. Jamie Raskin, Tim Walz. Robert Garcia. Maxwell Frost. I'm going to leave it at that because some Democrats, to my disappointment, have flipped. As a sovereign individual, my primary objective is to protect my family and my neighbors. I pledge no allegiance to this flag right now and to a party. Jamie Raskin. Jasmine Crockett. Those are the people you need to follow. This is absolutely the end game right now. I am sure I'm going to get, I don't know, 1 like. But that's on you. I have been telling you time and time again where this is leading. So you don't have to like and subscribe. I really don't give a shit. Because the people that need to be doing the job are doing it. The judicial system is not going to save you. The Supreme Court is not going to save you. If you're still dumb enough to think and make comments on YouTube about why are we not impeaching Donald Trump, you're a fucking idiot. Really? That's clickbait. Everything other than what we're going to do next is clickbait. Everything other than anybody who is getting out there every day trying to defend democracy is clickbait. And yeah, I'm talking about Occupy Democrats. The next big thing, all they do is that this is going to bring down Donald Trump. And I tell you what, YouTube is becoming much like mainstream media. Because they latch onto this thing and they run out there with it. Get the facts. Tell us what's going to actually overthrow fascism, or shut the fuck up. Do not, and I'm asking you, I get on here maybe every 2 or 3 days. Stop doing that. Red meat to the blue base. Oh, Donald Trump is going to, this is going to, nothing is going to bring down Donald Trump. Except us. Now, peaceful protests were good. They served their purpose. But they can't serve them alone. Right now, your First Amendment rights are being suppressed and silenced. When that happens, look to the Second Amendment. Read a book. Read your history. That's how you get out of this. Not listening to bullshit about how something's going to bring down Donald Trump, because it's not. It's not. This is set in stone. And the same people, like Nancy Pelosi, who knelt down, right? Oh, when John Lewis died. This is the same bitch that turned around and did everything opposite, undercover, that John Lewis stood for. These are your Democrats, and they're still doing it now. They're still questioning revolution. They're still questioning the Supreme Court. They're still questioning the legislative branch of government. So you sit there and wait for them to make your decisions? The same Nancy Pelosi and Merrick Garland that ensured by their inactivity and lack of loyalty to black causes to stop Donald Trump from a second term. This is documented. And instead of listening to podcasts and going on this, you're just feeding into the bullshit and saying, oh, this is going to end Donald Trump. No, it's fucking not. What's going to end Donald Trump is you getting off your fucking ass, getting educated, and getting the ball rolling. What's going to end Donald Trump is staying up for days and days and days on end. That's what a revolution does. It's not about clickbait. It's about getting off of your fucking ass. So at this time, like and subscribe or don't. Because I don't give two shits what you think of me. Because I'm not going to be around here to judge you. You're going to judge yourself on how you failed. So September 1st through 5th, I am supporting the Shut It Down or Shut Up movement. September 1st through 5th. It doesn't matter if you can get out and protest. It doesn't matter if you can do anything other than just stay in your house. Every single solitary government agency that employs people making under $50,000 a year needs to be shut down. Keep in mind, this is September 1st. When your kids go back to school, there's going to be no reduced or free lunch. Thanks to the Trump administration. And your Medicare and Medicaid deductions, gutting by Doge, will kick in on January 20th, 2026. Heed the warning. Democrats in Congress right now, except for a few, are not going to save us. The judicial system is not going to save America. as much as Mark Elias and organizations like the ACLU and the NAACP, they understand that they're just gumming up the works so that they can buy time for us to save this democracy. So it's not enough to watch MSNBC and CNN and your local news and say, oh, I'm going to wait. I'm going to sit around and wait what the court decides. It's not enough for that. And damn you, if you sit in your home and if you've never gone to a protest, never done any single solitary thing, and you troll people on YouTube for doing something more than you do, have a cup of shut the fuck up. Because you're not part of the solution. You're part of the problem. So, between September 1st through 5th, 2025, we're calling on iron workers, electrical workers, United Auto Workers, TSA, pilots, what do you call them, people? Oh, man. I just fell down the steps, remember? Traffic control workers. Police officers. Security guards. Walmart workers. Home Depot workers. All the fast food places that Donald Trump holds dear. Every single solitary American that works for minimum wage or a little bit more, or a union, that still believes in America, can right now make a difference. Between September 1st through 5th, the shutdown will absolutely cripple all across this nation this fascist agenda. Take a week. You have that time to plan. You can gather food and, get your finances in order. But by any means necessary, for those 5 days, we need to shut down everything in America that works for the industrial complex and to finance the rich people in this nation and facilitate the generation of capital that keeps Donald Trump in office. 5 days. We did more than that when we decided that we were going to hold out on our pay for Donald Trump's wall in 2016, 2017, whatever. 5 days. Get your allies together. Get your community together. Get your food together. And get your money together. Because between September 1st through 5th, you might not be able to travel by air in America. This is the John Brown Alliance, where we don't fear, we fight. Welcome to the revolution.